Hi everyone. So we were discussing about the refraction of light at plane surfaces. So previous class we have seen what is meant by refraction. So here what we came to know, refraction is nothing but change in the speed of light which result in what, change in the direction of the light ray, simply called as what, bending of the light ray, bending of the light ray. So here refraction depends on what we say came to know, that refraction depends upon a constant called as what, refractive index. What does the refractive index tells about? Refractive index tells about the property of the medium, as we have seen. If it is a denser medium, light ray bends towards the normal. If it is a rarer medium, light ray bends away from the normal. So here refraction depends upon what, refractive index, which tells about what, the property of the medium, to what extent the light ray can bend, to what extent the light ray can change its direction, tells about the refractive index. So we know that the speed of light, the speed of light is maximum. Speed of light is maximum in what? Maximum in vacuum. Speed of light is maximum in vacuum. Its value is how much? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So maximum speed of light in which medium? Vacuum. Okay. So whatever the light which will pass through any other medium, its speed will be less than what? Less than the speed of the vacuum. Understood? Because speed of light is maximum in what? Vacuum only. Its value is how much? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So the whatever the speed of light is there, speed of light in any other medium will be less than the speed of light in the vacuum. So here refractive index is denoted with a letter N, small letter N. Refractive index is nothing but speed of light in vacuum. Speed of light in vacuum to speed of light in medium. Okay, N is equals to speed of light in vacuum by speed of light in medium. Okay, so usually speed of light in vacuum is denoted with the letter C, small letter C, and speed of light in medium is denoted with the letter V. Speed of velocity is same, because as we already know that light is always passing what? Passes through a straight path in a medium. Okay, and light is always follow which principle? Fermat principle. So here speed of light is denoted with C. So what we can write? Refractive index N is equals to C by V. Refractive index N is equals to C by V. Okay, now what is the unit for refractive index? So here if you observe this, C means what? Speed of light in vacuum, meter per second. V is what? Speed of light in medium. Both are speed only. So here also meter per second, here also meter per second. What will happen? Gets cancelled. Why? So what we can say that refractive index is what? Refractive index is a dimensionless quantity, because it is a ratio. It is a ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in medium. So here N is equals to C by V. In plus what we can write? If I bring this V to the left side, what I will write? C is equals to N into V. Okay, here what does this refractive index tells about? Refractive index tells about how fast the light rays is traveling, or how slow the light rays is traveling in the medium. So what we can say, speed of light ray in a medium is what? Nth part of speed of light in the vacuum. So what we can say that speed of light in the medium is nth part of speed of light in the vacuum. So N is equals to C by V. From this what we can write? C is equals to N into V. So we came to know what is meant by refractive index. Refractive index is also called as what? Refractive index is also called as absolute refractive index. Understood? Refractive index is also called as what? It is also called as absolute refractive index. It is a dimensionless quantity because it is a ratio. N is equals to C by V. Here refractive index tells about what? Refractive index tells about how fast the light rays is traveling in the medium, or how slow the light rays is traveling in the medium. Understood? What is the absolute refractive index? Let's see the next one, relative refractive index. Before that, let's see the values of different materials of this refractive index. Now, refractive index, substances and its refractive index value. First one, it is air. A refractive index value is 1.0003. Okay, A refractive index is 1.0003. Next one is what the red ice. Its value is how much? 1.31. 1.31. Next one is what? Water. Water refractive index is what? 1.33. 1.33. Next one is what? Kerosene. Kerosene, its value is how much? 1.44. Kerosene 1.44. Next one is what? Turpentine. Turpentine oil. Its refractive is how much? 1.46. Understood? Okay. Sorry, not 1.46. It is 1.47. Fused quartz. Fused quartz is what? 1.46. 1.46. Next one, what I will write after this one? Benzene. Benzene, how much? It is 1.50. Benzene is 1.50. Now next one is what? Crown glass. Crown glass. Crown glass is 1.52. 1.52. Next one is Canada balsam. Canada balsam, its value is how much? It is 1.53. Okay. Next one is rock salt. Rock salt. Its value is how much? 1.54. Rock salt is 1.54. Next one. Next one is carbon disulfide. Carbon disulfide value is how much? 1.63. Carbon disulfide value is 1.63. Next one, what we can write? Ruby. Ruby, its value is 1.71. Next one is sapphire. Sapphire value is 1.77. Last one we can write as diamond. Diamond, its value is 2.42. So these are the different materials which has different refractive index. First one is what? Air. Air value is what? 1.0003. Next one is ice, 1.31. Water, 1.33. Kerosene, 1.44. Turpentine oil, 1.47. Fused quartz, what is that? 1.46. Benzene, 1.50. Crown glass, 1.52. Next one, Canada balsam, it is 1.53. Rock salt, 1.54. Carbon disulfide, 1.63. Ruby, 1.71. Next one is sapphire, 1.71. And diamond, which is important, diamond is 2.42. Now what is the important point here is that optical density, what I will write? Optical density and mass density. Optical density and mass density both are different. Okay. If I say optical density, if I say mass, both are completely different. If you observe here, kerosene, optical density of the compared with water is what? More. Is more only 1.33 is for water, kerosene is for 1.44. So optical density of kerosene is 1.44, optical density of water is 1.33. But if the optical density, even though the optical density of kerosene is more than water, but still we can observe that kerosene floats over the water. That's what I am saying. Mass density and kerosene density, so optical density is completely different. Even though kerosene optical density is 1.44, its mass density is less than the water. That is the reason kerosene floats over the water. Optical density means what? How hard this medium is such that light ray can travel. If it is a rarer medium, light ray can travel very easily. If it is a denser medium, light ray will travel very slowly. Okay, that's what the optical density tells us, how hard the medium is, how rare the medium is. Understanding what is the optical density and mass density. Optical density and mass density is completely different. So what we can observe that different material will have different refractive index. Different material will have different refractive index. So here, how these different materials having different refractive index? Why? Because refractive index refractive index depends on two factors. Okay, refractive index depends on two factors. First one is nature of the material. Nature of the material. Okay, they are different material will have different nature. Okay, so refractive index depends on first factor is what? Nature of the material. Second one, what it depends? It depends on what? Wavelength of the light ray. Wavelength of the light. Okay, based on these two factors only, light refractive index depends due to these factors only. Different materials will have different refractive index. Why? Because refractive index depends on two factors. First one is nature of the material. Second one is wavelength of the light. Okay, understood what is meant by refractive index. Refractive index is also called as what? Refractive index is also called as absolute refractive index. Let's see what is meant by relative refractive index. Next one is relative refractive index. What is meant by relative refractive index? So here, refractive index of one medium to the refractive index of another medium is equal to the velocity of light in second medium to the velocity of light in first medium is called as relative refractive. Relative means what? You are comparing the refractive index of one medium with the refractive index of another medium. So relative means what? Comparing. Here in the absolute refractive index, you are comparing the refractive index of what? Velocity of light in one medium with the velocity of light in the vacuum. Here what we are saying, refractive relative refractive index is nothing but it is the ratio of what? Refractive index of one medium to the refractive index of second medium is equal to the speed of or the velocity of light in second medium to the velocity of light in first medium. Means what? N1 by N2. N1 by N2 is equal to V2 by V1, right? Why I wrote like this? What is the formula for refractive index? N is equals to C by V. N is equals to C by V. If you observe here, N is inversely proportional to V. N is inversely proportional to V. So that is the reason, as I said, refractive index of one medium is by ratio of refractive index of one medium to the refractive index of second medium is equal to the velocity of light in second medium to the velocity of light in first medium. So here how I can write this one? N1 by N2, I can also write as N12. Here N12 tells about what? Refractive index of one medium to the refractive index of second medium is equal to V2 by V1. If I write N2 by N1 is nothing but what? N21. Okay, means what? Refractive index of second medium to the refractive index of first medium. Understood? Okay. If they ask, if the refractive index value of the refractive index of the value of glass is 2 by 3, what is the velocity of light? What is the velocity of light in glass? They are given, for example, they are given the refractive index of glass is 2 by 3. If the what is the velocity of light in glass? So we already know that N is equals to what? C by V. They already given what is that N value? 2 by 3. Okay, is equals to what? C value is what? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 by V. Oh, you take it as 3 by 2 here. So cancellation will be very easy. 3 by 2. Okay. Now here they are asking to find what is the velocity of light in the glass. So you just do the crisscross method. Cross method. What you will get? V is equals to 2 by 3 into 3 into 10 to the power of 8. 3 gets cancelled. V is equals to 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So in that way we will be calculating the refractive index for different materials. Understood? So here relative refractive index means what? You are comparing the refractive index of one medium to the refractive index of another medium. So here the ratio of refractive index of first medium to the refractive index of second medium is equal to the velocity of light in second medium to the velocity of light in first medium. Understood? So here with this we came to know what is meant by absolute refractive index, what is meant by relative refractive index, and we came to know that different materials will have different refractive index. The refractive index of refractive index depends on what? Depends on two factors. First one is what? Depends on the nature of the material. Second one is what? Depends on the wavelength of light. Based on that only different materials will have different refractive index. Understood everyone? So I'll be concluding this today's class. Tomorrow I'll be in the next part I'll be saying about Snell's law. It is very much important. Whatever the concept I am saying, all those concepts are very much important concepts. Okay. Those who have missed my previous class, you go through that, you watch that class, watch that part, what I told, refraction, then only you will be understanding this refractive index concept. Understood? So if you liked my video, please share my video to your friends. At the same time, you click the subscription button below of the video. You can observe the subscription button. You click that. Beside that, you can observe a bell icon. You click that bell icon. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.